The Tara School in Santa Fe is a one-classroom private school that teaches ages 8 through 12. Linda Wadler, the head teacher at the school, says there's a great advantage to students of different ages learning together.
I started schools and worked for the public schools in Santa Fe and developed a multi-age program there at Wood Gormley years and years ago. And the advantages that I found were that students learn from each other, and that I started studying and doing research about learning and found that in all areas of our lives, other than compulsory education, we're with mixed ages. So if you were to take a class at the community college now, you may find yourself in there with people 70 years old, or you may find yourself with an 18-year-old. And it, I think, enhances our learning and brings so many experiences to each other. When I taught straight school, as I did when I first started teaching 30 years ago, I taught a straight fourth grade room and realized that even though I was supposedly teaching fourth grade curriculum, the spread of academic levels was just amazing. So I still would be teaching according to different levels. And it's been, I feel like it's just a very normal, successful way of educating children in a relaxed environment. They need to learn. I think what I do, not only with multi-age and academics, I teach the process of learning. And to me, that's the most important thing that we can do for our children, whatever grade level. So in doing that, I show children what their strengths are, their weaknesses, and help them discover those. And then we go from there.
The school teaches to students from around a second grade to sixth grade level. It originally started as a kindergarten through third grade school.
Tara School actually started about 20 years ago with a woman named Janet Graham, and she started it. It was K through third grade, and it was a little tiny school located over near Wood Gormley. And then that school evolved and bought this current building, and as a result of that, they decided to grow through sixth grade. And so that's where Tara School started. And Janet just did a great job. She retired, and the school has gone on through many changes. And so we're kind of now back to the original concept, only our students are a little bit older to serve the needs where we really feel that they weren't being met in the community, and that was like that 8-year-old to sixth grade level.
The maximum students the school will take in a year is 12, and the cost to send a child there is $9,700. Wadler says this is comparable to what it costs to send a student to public school.
One of our parents just did a presentation last week with Ignite New Mexico, and the whole purpose of the talk was that public schools are spending about $9,000 to $10,000 per child, and we're educating our children for the same cost with 12 in a group rather than these large-scaled schools. And my feeling is there's really no magic thing about educating children. If I had one thing that I would promote, and that is small classroom size. That to me, I don't need a lot of fancy computers. I don't need a lot of fancy books. But what I think children need and teachers need is just a small group situation.
So how do you teach to an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old at the same time? Wadler explains.
I designed the program here that I might do according to units. So if I were teaching fractions, for instance, that would be the basic lesson. And then from there, I attempt to put it on each child's level. So I may have one little small group. I can put 2 or 3 children together, and they may be doing pictures of shaded fractions. I have another one then, another group that may be doing at the point where they're multiplying and dividing fractions. So I spend time with each little group, and then they work together. So it's not like they're doing it and they can't share their answers with anyone. So they're discovering that as we go.
Linda Wadler of the Tara School. For KSFR News, this is Rachel Kennedy.